Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Shoot. Who is... Hi, guys. How is everyone? Everybody good? Welcome back. We are back again. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Hi. What is up? Oh, yeah, no problem. You are very welcome. Yeah, I didn't mind giving you the link to that. I mean, I know a lot of people missed out, but I'm gonna be kind of firm with it to like from now on. Like, if you miss it, you miss it. So, just a heads up on that, all right? So, how is everybody? Who is ready for YOSHIKYU? YOSHIKYU, yeah. Lo and behold, we're actually doing YOSHIKYU today. I feel like we're gonna go down the line of all the JUNKYU ships somehow. I'm starting to realize how popular all the JUNKYU pairs are. Or is that just me? Just stuff like based off of like all the other readings that I have, most of them are all the JUNKYU pairings. So it's pretty funny if you ask me. Hi. Let's do some shout outs because I haven't done that in a while. Where are you guys tuning in from? You're right. JUNKYU is the most shippable. So shout outs. Where are y'all from? Where are y'all from? While I shuffle. Philippines. What's up, Philippines? A lot of Philippines. Everyone, yeah. Singapore. Peru, New York. More Philippines. Hello. Jakarta, what's up? A lot of Philippines, of course. I kind of expected that. USA. Where from the USA? Oh, you're awake. Mexico, Brazil, Qatar, Pinas. Awesome. California. Where in California? Are you in my side? Like, are you in my area? Are you in my town? Texas, what's up? All right, let's go. So, before I begin, I want to thank the person that booked this reading for YOSHIKYU. Thank you again so much. I appreciate it. I really do. I do have, actually, do I have a list of questions? The way I don't know. I don't know if I have a list of questions from, let's see. Let's double check. Say what now? One moment, guys. All right, questions from today for, yes, I do have questions. Okay, cool. There is questions here. Let me copy that though. Let me copy that real quick, guys. The way I'm not really, is it obvious that I keep myself prepared or not? Okay, there's that. Cool. Okay, who is your favorite in the team map drama? You mean like my favorite actor or like favorite pair? Because I mean, I think they were all great. They all did an amazing job acting during the drama. But like after some thinking, I do have a favorite pair, but I feel like you guys should wait for my reaction, and that's gonna come starting tomorrow. So all my reactions for Treasure Map is gonna be every day to catch up starting tomorrow. Okay, so please be patient for that. They're all gonna be posted. So yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. All right. How about you guys tell me your favorites? What was your favorites? What was your favorite moment in the web drama? The Flower Boys? You mean the Treasure Boys? T5? F4? Not F4. T5? HARUKyu, JUNKyu, Jongwoo, HARUKyu, a lot of HARUKyu. Okay. Jonghwan, yes, Jonghwan is amazing. No Jaewoo in the house? Jongwoo, Jaehyuk, there you go. So cute. Asahi, yes, give Asahi some love. He did an amazing job. Wait, did someone just say JUNKyu? that's amazing. JUNKyu. Not Gumjangdi. Oh, I'm so dead. JUNKyu. I love that. Thank you for that. I needed that laughter today. JUNKyu. So good. Hyunsuk being the fake magne. True. That's fair. Yeah, yes. Oh my god, I can't wait till you see my reaction. I totally nerded out when I noticed Yedam wearing the Yedam the Rapunzel the tangled blanket. I thought that was the cutest thing. I was like, look at my son in the pink. So good. So good. Banana Milk is the best actor for falling with. Oh wow, okay. Dispatch Asahi for real. We need a sequel with Yedam and Asahi, but there is no sequel for Yedam and Asahi. Asahi's with Jihoon. The way Asahi needed more magnesium for Jihoon. The way. Multiple roles, Jihoon. Jihoon did a great job. I love it. Okay. Too good. Okay, so let's get started. We're finally gonna get started. If you guys are new here to my live readings, welcome. I appreciate your interest in all of this. My name is Jan. Again, if you are new here, my name is Jan. I'm a tarot reader. I've been doing this for a very long time. As this is a tarot reading for Yoshi and JUNKyu, please take this reading with a grain of salt. Everything I say today is not 100% factual or definite or fixated. So again, if I make any prediction today, please take it with a grain of salt. Do not dwell on this reading, okay? I'm not associated with any of them. Again, I'm only relaying the message as what the cards tell me. You do not have to believe in anything I say today. But, again, just enjoy the reading for what it is. And if you want any of these messages to manifest, please do not dwell on this reading. Okay, please do not dwell, do not think about it, do not ask too much of when things are going to manifest. Just enjoy it for the moment being, okay? Set it and forget it here, all right? So let's get started. We're gonna go into the basic format of all the dynamic flow between Yoshi and JUNKyu first, and then after that, I'm going to ask a certain amount of questions that the pair has sent me. If I have extra time after that, then maybe I will, have you guys send me your questions as well. So again, it just all depends on the timing. So yeah, if any of you want to book me for a different dynamic or even just another idol, like on a solo reading, you guys can do that on my website. It's all in the description box below. Another thing, if you want a personal reading, if you need guidance, if you need clarity, if you need answers, I am more than happy to be able to be of service to you. So you guys can also book me on my website as well. I have openings for you as well. We can have a one-on-one session, video call, audio call, whichever you are comfortable with. So, all right, so let's go. Let's go. We're going to tap into, oh, perfect. 10 of Wands in reverse is good energy today, so we can definitely continue with the reading today. So, Jan, why did you delete all the old tarot readings? I did not delete them. They are all private now. I've mentioned this already sometimes. All the previous tarot readings that was on this channel, I do not keep them on the channel because now a lot of people these days are asking me like, oh, when are these certain predictions that you made are going to happen? Like people are being impatient about it. And so people keep asking me, like I said before, I have the disclaimer. If you want things to happen for it to come into fruition, I need you to not think about it. I need you to not dwell on it. I need you to not rewatch it all the time, right? Do not rewatch all my readings all the time. So proceeding on from today on after, every time I do a live stream reading, these live stream tarot readings will not last on this channel publicly for more than 2 days. So, okay. All right. So yeah, we were just trying not to jinx it. So I do not keep it on the channel for a long time. So if you missed the reading, I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. Okay. Now, what is the initial shared energy? Why did I put that back? Okay. What is the initial shared energy between Yoshi? I saw the sun card. Okay. That's already a happy-go-lucky. I saw the sun card trying to come out. Okay, so that's already a good sign. What is the initial shared energy between Yoshi and JUNKYU? King of Cups, that's sweet. Okay. Very lighthearted, very, obviously not guarded as much. There's like a friendliness here. King of Cups is about emotional maturity, doing things out of emotions, but like in a mature manner. So this is all just about caringness, nurturingness. So both of them have very lighthearted, vibes or energy. And so they were very open with each other right off the bat is what I'm hearing. Is there anything else? How else? What was their initial shared energy? That card came out when you lift that up. Oops. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Lots of sideways cards, which is interesting. Let me evaluate real quick. Okay. Wow, I did not expect that. Oh, interesting. Tower in the bottom. Interesting. Why? Huh. Okay. Tower in the bottom of the deck. All right. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Obviously, like what I'm hearing from the bottom of the deck with the tower, it's like when they first met, they were both going through a time that was like a new chapter ahead, or just something sudden has happened to them, kind of thing. And the thing is, they're very resilient because we have the Hermit that came sideways, which is interesting to me because the Hermit sideways basically means both aspects of reflection and not. So the Hermit says that both of them, Yoshi and JUNKYU, around the time that they first met, they were both in a slight like reflective state. Also, please remember that the Hermit is a Virgo energy, which is JUNKYU. So JUNKYU has more of this energy more than Yoshi does. So again, when they first met, they were much more, emotionally vulnerable around each other. They felt more comfortable, a lot more lighthearted. And then there's a lot of comfort here with the Ace of Wands, a lot of creative energy between the two of them. So they're both very creative people, as we can all know. Let me recheck what is Yoshi's birth chart. Let me see real quick. Oh, that's why. I did not realize how much Gemini placements Yoshi has. That makes a lot of sense. A lot about that creative energy. That's why That's why Yoshi is into a lot of different things because of his Gemini placements. That's really awesome. So, and then it's the same thing with Junkyu. He has a Virgo moon, not Virgo moon, Virgo sun, and then Libra placements as well. And those placements all have that creative energy. So that Ace of Wands talks about that. When they first met, they already both shared like a really sweet creative energy with each other. It's really sweet. Okay. And then we also have the Lovers card, which generally means just being open-minded about, emotional things. I'm not seeing anything like deeper, like because when it's the first meeting. So first meeting just talks about comfort with the Lovers card, especially with that Hermit. And then the 10 of Coins also, it's like that feeling of a blessing. So when they met, they're like, oh, I'm so happy to meet you. Oh, I'm so happy that I get to know you. Or I'm so happy that we've met kind of thing. So it's all around like super lighthearted energy. It's like, oh, 반갑습니다. Like they're very formal yet very friendly and open with each other. So it wasn't awkward. It was lighthearted. Okay. So super sweet, super sweet. Okay. Let's proceed. Let's go with Yoshi first, since he's older by a little bit. Yoshi. What was Yoshi's individual energy? Okay. What was Yoshi's individual energy in the beginning? What was Yoshi's individual energy in the beginning, please? Thank you. Wow. Okay, we got the Hermit card to come out again. That's crazy. So again, going back and forth from that reflective to that open, set. And then we also have the Knight of Coins, trying to make moves. So his individual energy was about, how would I say it? Especially with the Knight of Coins, it's like trying to move forward about your priorities. So just kind of think of it in the sense where, especially during like Treasure Box, how Yoshi explained in a pretty vaguely in the interview where he's like, he wanted to work hard, he's pretty much like the man of his family now, and like he's the breadwinner and whatnot. So that is confirmed with the Knight of Coins. Knights are about action, fast action, and doing all you need to do. And that's basically embodied by Yoshi, especially with the coins. Coins is earth sign energy, which that is Yoshi. He's a Taurus, so precious there. And then let's see his individual energy as well. We have the Strength card, my favorite card, the Leo card. This is obviously with Yoshi embodying that one, as well as his individual energy talks about him trying to own up into what he wants to achieve in life for his future long-term goals. So again, money moves, action, trying to be confident in his skills and even grow and take leadership of his life, and then also still being reflective and also learning not to be too guarded as well. Okay. We also have the Three of Swords. This one, I'm not going to go into too much detail because this can be a little personal, but I will say vaguely that there is something that individually he was kind of carrying, so some type of burden, but I will not go into detail about what that is because we will still respect privacy here. Just know that Yoshi had an internal motivator that kind of hurt him. He made his pain into purpose. Let's just keep it vaguely that way. He had a painful thing that he was carrying and he made it into a purpose, which motivated him to go into that strength energy just to proceed with life, to proceed through his career goals. Okay, so inspirational. Yoshi's very inspirational here. So let's go with Junkyu. What is his individual energy? What is Junkyu's individual energy at the time? Excuse me, I have like something that went in my eye. Yep, Junkyu, please. Thank you. Battle mode, 9 of Wands. JUNKYU was in battle mode. He was already hustling. He's been a trainee for a while, even during that time in the beginning with when they first met. So 9 of Wands, battle mode, survival mode, working really hard, trying to, get things together. So he's really his mindset was already focused on what he needs to do. Like he was already set on what he needs to do. So there wasn't too much scattered or cluttered, thoughts or anything. He was already just like laser focused on what he needs to do. What else? Okay, my cards are too excited for JUNKYU's energy. Okay, so we have interesting. So 10 of Coins reverse talks about like a little slightly anxious of losing anything more. And I feel like this one is telling me about his experience already, especially with like mixed 9 and whatnot. And so he was really laser focused on the future, what he needs to do, but because of like his past and like past losses per se, or losing some type of investment, whether it's energetically or not, this talks about him just using that also as motivator to him, even though it was rough. So, okay, anything else? Creative energy again. And then also similar, Knight of Coins. Money moves, hustling. Okay, a lot of earth energy, but it is Yoshi and JUNKYU, so they're both earth signs. So I expected to see a lot of earth placements here, or a lot of earth energy here. Okay, so that's what we got. Let's continue back to Yoshi. Let's continue back to Yoshi. What is Yoshi's contribution to this dynamic with JUNKYU? What is Yoshi's contribution to this dynamic with JUNKYU? By the way, can you let me know if you hear me clearly? Just I feel like I have I'm kind of like paranoid now because I had a minion reading and my audio went berserk. So let me know if you can hear me clearly, please. Thank you. Yoshi's contribution. What? No way. Oh, interesting. Huh, I don't get that. Why? Okay. Huh. Interesting. I did not expect that. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, hold on. I need a clarifier for a couple cards, but so far that's really precious. Bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. Let me get a clarifier real quick. Let me get a clarifier for this one. Why is this card here? Please, can you clarify with me? Why is this card here for you? Oh, okay. We love Yoshi. Yoshi's so sweet. I can't. We love that boy. What a precious being. Okay. Okay. So, what is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with JUNKYU from before and even till now? Right? The question is, what is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with JUNKYU from before and even till now? Time to be soft again. So, I was confused because the first card was the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups can mean a lot of things. 5 of Cups can mean disappointment. It could mean, abandonment. It could also mean betrayal or sadness, but it could also mean anxiety or worry. So I was confused as why this was the first card. I was like, is that what he contributed? But it's not. So this is like JUNKYU's energy. So for example, if JUNKYU ever felt like in down on the dumps kind of thing, feeling, sad or lonely or out of place or abandoned or feeling left out, whichever, any of those kind of energy, if ever JUNKYU felt this way, Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with JUNKYU, Yoshi is actually really good about comforting JUNKYU secretively or quietly. So kind of imagine it in a sense, Yoshi will probably like go up to JUNKYU. Okay, again, I'm not speaking for them. I'm just putting out there a scenario. Okay, this doesn't have to be true. It's just a scenario of what the cards are telling me, what I'm channeling right now. So imagine if JUNKYU is not feeling, feeling good about himself or whatever, and Yoshi, he doesn't have to say anything. He'll just probably go up to JUNKYU like, "Hey, you okay? You all right? If you want to talk, I'm here for you. If you don't, it's okay. I'm still here for you." It's kind of those subtle moments there where Yoshi is there for JUNKYU in the sense. Okay, so this is actually something that we don't see either. So the moon card in reverse, obviously we don't really get to see a lot of that, but just know that that is the kind of relationship that they both have even till today. Okay, even till today. So it was already ongoing from the beginning, but even till today, that's what they kind of share. And then we also have the 10 of coins. The 10 of coins talks about investment in a relationship or in a connection. And so Yoshi's contribution is, say the moment you give Yoshi the go signal to invest his efforts towards you, he will go all in. So Yoshi is, I'm seeing now specifically on Yoshi's end that if you ever become Yoshi's friend, Yoshi is an all or nothing person. If you give him any reason to protect you, he will protect you. If you give him any more reason for him to love and protect you, he will do that. He will go all in. And so JUNKYU has always kind of, I'm seeing, at least with the cards, again, I'm not speaking for JUNKYU, I'm just speaking what the cards are telling me. So I have the Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about open-mindedness. And so if JUNKYU ever allowed Yoshi from the beginning to kind of give him more reason to, be comfortable, Yoshi will go all in for JUNKYU. So there's that sacrificial, protective side of Yoshi protecting JUNKYU. So very sweet, very sweet. We also have the Hermit card. This is also talking about like allowing JUNKYU to have his space and time if he ever needed it, but allowing him to, or be assured that if he ever needs someone to talk to, Yoshi can be one of those people that JUNKYU can talk to, right? And I needed the clarifier for the Five of Cups because I wasn't entirely sure why this was here, and I got the Worry card. So again, this is why this whole contribution here is, if ever JUNKYU felt any type of worry, Yoshi's his dude. Yoshi's his dude to kind of be the listener, be the shoulder to lean on kind of thing. So yeah, I'm not surprised because it's Yoshi. We stand a whole angel, precious being. Okay. If the reading has manifested, will you post the reading? Just curious lang po. No, I will not. I still will not. I still will not. Okay, now let's go on JUNKYU's end. Let's go on JUNKYU's end. What is JUNKYU's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi? What is JUNKYU's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi? Precious. Precious boys, sweet boys. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I feel like there's like not one bad cell in Yoshi, or is that just me? Am I just being like a little too biased now? I feel like there's not one bad cell in Yoshi. I feel like oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so what is JUNKYU's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi, please? What is JUNKYU's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi, please? That is, I'm getting goosebumps. Literally, I'm getting goosebumps. What in the world is going on? I'm so tripping. Look, okay, remember in Yoshi, okay, earlier, a few minutes ago, I said, what is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with JUNKYU? And I had the Five of Cups and the Moon as the first two cards. Now we're on JUNKYU's end, and look what I got. I got the same cards again, the Five of Cups and the Moon, but they're reversed. Like, they're the opposite. They're the opposite. Earlier on Yoshi's end, I had the Five of Cups upright. Okay, and then the moon reversed. Now we're going to Junkyu's end, and then they got flipped around. I don't understand how that. Come on. What in the world? Wow. That balance, though, that balance is amazing. Holy crap. Is that bad or no? It's great. It's great. It's balanced. It's a perfect give and take here. I'll explain in a bit, but that I'm tripping. I have goosebumps right now. Of course, Ben is here. Yep, they're complimenting each other, Ben. That's so cool. Okay. All right. What? Okay. JUNKYU. All right. I see. Okay. Whoa. Soft as heck. Oh, wow. Okay. I need a clarifier again. Real quick, I need a clarifier again. Why is this card here, please? Why is this card here for JUNKYU, please? Excuse me. Oh, I got chills with JUNKYU. What the heck, JUNKYU? Kim JUNKYU. Why is this card here, please? Oh my. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, I'll use that as a clarifier as well. Okay. So JUNKYU's energy. JUNKYU's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi. So again, remember I said we have the Five of Cups and the moon, right? They're the opposite of what Yoshi got. Okay, so Yoshi's was the Five of Cups upright, the moon reverse. Now it's the moon upright and then the Five of Cups reverse. So for JUNKYU's end, okay, JUNKYU's end. Now this talks about allowing. So hold on. Let's kind of put it into context of what these cards mean. So remember, Yoshi's had the Five of Cups upright, which I talked about was about abandonment, disappointment, betrayal, anxiety, worry, burden, whatever, just kind of feeling left out or whatever. Now, it became reversed for JUNKYU, okay? Right? So, during Yoshi's end, think of it in the context that JUNKYU, he actually has much more control and much more vulnerability into speaking how he feels compared to Yoshi. Okay, now this is why Yoshi's end, we have it reversed. Now Yoshi, he has a hard time like opening up. Yoshi has a harder time opening up about his truer feelings. And so this is why it came out in JUNKYU's end, because JUNKYU has like an empathic type of vibe. Even though JUNKYU kind of plays it off really well, and he's the type to seem like he minds his own business and whatnot, he's very observant. We all know that. JUNKYU is a very observant boy, and the moon card upright talks about how when he looks at Yoshi, even if Yoshi doesn't say a word, JUNKYU already knows. JUNKYU will look at him, can look at Yoshi and be like, "Oh, Yoshi's going through something." And what's sweet about it is we have the Four of Coins in reverse. So in that respect, let me put so the Four of Coins in reverse and the Strength card upright. So this talks about how JUNKYU's contribution is to never pressure Yoshi. So JUNKYU is the type of support where, say that, if Yoshi is much more quiet than JUNKYU ever was, at least JUNKYU, he already knows, even if Yoshi doesn't have to say it. Okay, JUNKYU will look at Yoshi and be like, okay, he's going through something, and he will already know, JUNKYU will already know how to work himself around him, so it won't push any kind of wrong buttons on Yoshi. Okay, so another thing that I'm seeing here as a contribution from JUNKYU is the Strength card upright alone. This kind of gives much more motivation. Junkyu's a great hype man. He is. He's a cheerful, bright boy, right? He's really positive. He gives great advice. He's the type of person that you can go up to and you know you will feel better once you talk to Junkyu. And that's the strength card as well. So Yoshi is already good about giving himself like his own self-motivation, but if ever it came to it, Junkyu can kind of elevate that kind of confidence back into your Yoshi's energy. Okay. And then four of coins, like I said, four of coins in reverse. It talks about greed, but now not allowing greed to consume you or not letting pride to consume you as well. And so there is that. So if Yoshi ever felt in a way that he feels like he should be very secretive about how he internally feels, Junkyu is very he has a clever way of like finding those loopholes for you to open up. So I've seen here through the cards at least that Junkyu has a way with Yoshi that even if he doesn't say anything, he finds a good way for Yoshi to speak up. Okay, and then we have the Four of Cups, right? The Four of Cups here with the Strength card. So the Four of Cups talks about like lack of motivation or feeling, kind of stuck or stagnant. But if you have the Strength card next to it, so what I'm seeing is if Yoshi ever felt stagnant or stuck or in a slump right now, even just during work, say he's going through a creative slump, Junkyu gives more creative energy. Right? It's going back and forth. And you know what also I love? Okay. I also love that the strength card is in a placement of my spread. I wish I can show you, but it's in a placement of my spread where it kind of bleeds everywhere. So no matter what happens to Yoshi, Junkyu has a way of feeding strength into Yoshi, even in the little things. Even in the little things. So it's really sweet. I love that. Love that so much. There's so much balance here between the two of them. I literally thought that Jihoon and Junkyu have a balance, but no, I'm seeing even more with YOSHIKYU. I literally thought that GQ had like the perfect balance, but now I'm saying, oh no, it's actually YOSHIKYU with the stronger balance. It's very equal here, very equal. Okay. Let's go into the advice. First, what is the overall shared energy between the both of them? What is the overall shared energy between the both of them? $2,000 line. I know, right? For real. We love it here. Okay. Overall shared energy. Okay, overall shared energy. Again, what? Okay, lots of cards. Okay, overall shared energy between the both of them. We have the Two of Cups, which is like a perfect union, a perfect connection, perfect relationship. So always on the same page, understanding each other. We also have two creative cards, which is the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So creative action, creative thoughts, passionate actions, driven, motivated, determined. And so basically their overall shared energy is like a creative support system. It's a creative support system between the two of them. And they're very in sync, especially with this Two of Cups. So I love it here. This is a great overall here. Okay, now, what is the overall advice for the two of them? Wait, what? GQ is chaotic good. YOSHIKYU is lawfully good. Exactly. Perfect. That is a perfect way to describe the two. Okay. So what is the overall advice for them to grow in the future? Ooh. Why does this card keep coming out? Look, the Five of Cups again, but reversed, which is good. Okay, this card, all right. So what I'm getting, wow, all right. Overall advice. First off, Five of I'm laughing because it's just very consistent right now. So the Five of Cups came out again in reverse. So this talks about as an advice for the both of them, like no matter what they're gonna go through, there's no such thing, there shouldn't be a thing of like abandonment here. So and I don't foresee that happening. If as at least with these two boys here, they will not, stand for rejection or anything. Like there's no such thing. It's like I said this in another read. I don't know for which dynamic. I think it was Junkyu and Yedam. I think it was Kyudam, but it's also very similar with Junkyu and Yoshi, where it's like no one gets left behind kind of thing, like that Lilo and Stitch type of deal. So that Five of Cups as an overall advice is like, if you're going through something, I'm going to be here for you. I'm not going to abandon you. I'm not going to leave you out in the dark kind of thing. Okay. And so it makes sense why I'm using that analogy again with the no one gets left behind thing, because we have the high priestess. High priestess is talking about being self-aligned into high vibrational frequency, meaning always being in a positive light. If you look at it individually, look at Yoshi alone. Yoshi alone is a ball of sunshine, right? If you look at Junkyu alone, he is also another ball of sunshine. Am I right? So the high priestess talks about them maintaining that same bright energy, whether it's individually or together as a duo, right? And to maintain that high vibrational frequency, to realize if they have that like constitutional mindset. It's basically saying, hey, these two should always remain in a happy vibe so that they're always, their intuition is always in tune. They always know what to make, or like what kind of decisions they need to make, and always making themselves guide themselves in the right direction with that high priestess. And I feel like this is also similar to Kyudam because of their placements. I mentioned that Yoshi has a lot of Gemini placements. It's true because Yedam also has a lot of Gemini placements. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Okay. Junkyu is a Virgo sun. Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So they all have these tidbits here where they kind of like reflect off of each other. So now let's like go back into YOSHIKYU, saying that if they both worry, they still both understand each other. Whatever Yoshi's worries are is also Junkyu's worries. Whatever Junkyu's worries are, it is also Yoshi's worries. They have that synchronicity because they just get it. They just get it. So as an advice, they should just always listen to each other. They should always speak to each other. They should always just have that, understanding within each other and patience as well. All right, cool. That ends that flow chart. Let's go on to the questions that the pair has given me. All right. Let's see. Where are the questions? I'm gonna pick and choose because I should have looked through these questions. There's a lot actually. I don't think I'll be able to get through all of them, but I'm gonna pick and choose because some are already answered. Some of these questions are already answered in the flow chart. So one moment, guys. Okay. Let me just. Precious. Yeah, I don't need to answer this question because I already answered this in their solo readings. I'll just kind of give a briefing. Okay. Sure. Okay. All right. So, we ready? Hold on, I need water. Okay. First question. Actually, I should use this other deck. Let's use this Oracle deck. The question is from pair, what have they learned from each other? What have they learned from each other while preparing to debut and or after debut? Let's go. So what have they learned from each other? Let's do debut. First, debut. What have they learned from each other while preparing to debut? So pre-debut, sorry. What have they learned from each other while preparing to debut? Pre-debut, please, for Yoshi. Pre-debut for Yoshi, please. Pre-debut for Yoshi. Okay, relationships. So pre-debut, Yoshi learned from Junkyu the importance of relationships, the importance of deeper meaning with relationships and connections. So solidifying relationships, solidifying connections. So that's wow. Okay. So what did what did Junkyu learn? What did Junkyu learn pre-debut? What did Junkyu learn from Yoshi pre-debut? Growth. So pre-debut, Junkyu learned growth, Yoshi learned relationships. Okay. All right. Post-debut. Post-debut, what did Yoshi learn? Post-debut, what did Yoshi learn? Post-debut, Yoshi learned from Junkyu some courage. I just said that. I literally just said that. Gosh, the way. I literally just said that in the contribution part. So, Yoshi learned courage from Junkyu. What did Junkyu learn from Yoshi? What did Junkyu learn from Yoshi? What did Junkyu learn from Yoshi? Wow. Wow. Perseverance. Perseverance. Okay. So, pre-debut. Yoshi learned relationships. Junkyu learned growth. Post-debut. Yoshi learned courage. Junkyu learned perseverance. But look how consistent this is. So, look at the colors. Look at the colors. This is your, this is solar plexus. This is solar plexus. The color is the yellow, oranges. This is solar plexus. So both, look how in sync this is. I told you they're both in sync, synchronization. So pre-debut, they had to work on their sacral chakra. That's the color. And now post-debut, they're working on their third eye. This is purple. Third eye chakra, perseverance and courage. But also, what did I just say earlier in the tarot deck? I said they had the high priestess. They needed to work. They have to, as the advice card, right? High priestess is about intuition. High priestess is about knowing and being in alignment, being in high vibrational frequency. That's in synchronicity with their third eye chakra. Okay, this is something that they are learning right now from each other. Learning from each other. High priestess. Woo! I love this consistency. Perfect. I love it here, don't you? The way I'm nerding out a bit. I'm kind of nerding out. Isn't it obvious? I'm kind of nerding out. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's move forward to the next question. How do they currently feel about making their debut in Japan at the end of March? Sweet deal. How do they feel about making their debut in Japan at the end of March? Okay. How does YOSHIKYU feel about their making debut in Japan at the end of March? Oh, babies. Oh, so sweet. We love it. Okay, one more. Okay. They're a little anxious. They're a little anxious, actually. They're kind of anxious. That's cool though. I mean, who doesn't get the jitters? Who doesn't get the jitters? We have the Three of Cups in reverse, so they've been kind of, contemplating if it's going to go well or not. They have been contemplating, but I mean, it's normal. Like, it happens. We also have the Hermit. The Hermit talks about reflection, just hoping for the best, hoping that like they, internally they're doing well. Hopefully they did the right thing. They just kind of think these thoughts. Again, Gemini and Virgo, Mercury ruled placements tend to overthink a lot. Okay, so the Virgo or the Hermit card here talks about how they kind of think about these certain questions, like, oh, did we do enough? Did we do okay? You think they're going to like our songs? Are we going to be okay? Kind of thing. So they do kind of have those like small worries, which is completely normal. That's fine. We also have the Chariot. So the Chariot is like them hoping for the best. Hopefully that, even though it was really hard to get to this point, they're really hoping that they could be, come out successful. Whatever this debut happens, whatever happens in general, they hope that they can kind of overcome those obstacles. And then Seven of Coins, they are just kind of feeling like, still optimistic, still bright about the future, and hoping to see that all of the seeds that they have planted will grow into fruition and just kind of flourish and in its own kind of thing. So they're being really patient. Obviously, they're still anxious and whatnot, but they're still being really patient about the whole thing. So, okay. All right. Excuse me. So let's see. This question though. Yoshi once picked JUNKYU. Let me read that again. Yoshi once picked JUNKYU as a person he wanted to get closer to. Does Yoshi feel that has already happened? I don't remember when that was. When did Yoshi say that? I don't remember when that was. Was that Treasure Box? That was Treasure Box, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. My memory may not be the best today. But Yoshi once picked JUNKYU as a person he wanted to. It was YG Treasure Box, right? That's what I thought. Thank you. Okay, cool. I guess my treasure box memory isn't that rusty. Okay. So Yoshi once picked JUNKYU as a person he wanted to get closer to. Does Yoshi feel like that has already happened? Obviously, we can kind of say that is. Throughout this whole reading, you can tell they are close. But let's just kind of get that clarifier. Let's just get that clarifier, even though throughout this whole reading, this is already a yes. Excuse me. Yeah. Obviously. Like I said, obviously, we have the devil in reverse. So before it was insecure. There was like that insecurity being, not open to, getting closer or vulnerable. But hey, that's reversed now. So yes, that's a yes. And then we also have the moon in reverse as well. So again, I had the moon earlier, right? And so that talks about being open, talks about being freely open and vulnerable and closer. So cool. Clarified. Okay. Next question. Let's scroll. How does their dynamic help each other during breaks and during times when they are down or lonely? I mean, we kind of already. Do I even still need to ask this? Because I've pretty much laid the whole thing out already throughout the flowchart questions. How does their help each other during their breaks and during time? I don't need to answer this one. I literally answered it. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Moving on to the next one. Who is the sweeter one? Who is the clingy one in the relationship? And which one needs more attention and affection? Oh, we're going there. We're going there. Oh my goodness. These questions are making me giggly. Who is the sweeter one? Let's use a different deck. Excuse me. Let's use a different deck. Who? Why am I giggly? I feel the energy is cute all of a sudden. The way. Right? YOSHIKYU just has that. Okay. YOSHIKYU. Who is this? I can't stop laughing all of a sudden. All right. Who's the sweeter one? We're gonna break it down. Who is the sweeter one? I'm gonna laugh if it's like equal, but I wouldn't be surprised, because like I said, they're very in sync. Haruto just posted? Really? What did he post? Is it killer? Oh wow, that is killer. Haruto, you don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Nope. That's a big bottle of nope. That's a big bottle. Nope. That's a big bottle of nope. Nope. Haruto, please. I'm focusing on YOSHIKYU. All right. Okay, who's the sweeter one? Why does this moon card keep coming out? Okay, I'm using you as a general energy. I'm going to use you as a general energy. Actually, you know what? Let me stick to this oracle deck. Who's the sweeter? Can't with my question. All right, Yoshi's energy, please. Oh. Oh. All right, okay. That's a Yoshi. Let's go on JUNKYU. Let's go to JUNKYU. JUNKYU. Oh my goodness. I need a moment. I need a moment. Literally, I need. Oh, this. Okay. All right. Who do you think? Before I show you, who do you think? Who do you guys think? There's one. I gave. It's not even. It's not even. You tell me. You tell me. Who do you think is the more clingy one? Who's the more clingy one? You think Yoshi's the more clingy one? No, I already told you it's not both. There's one person. Who is the more clingy one? You think it's Yoshi? You think it's Yoshi that's the clingy one? You're correct. You are correct. It is Yoshi. You are absolutely correct. It is Yoshi who is the more clingy one. Okay? It's so cute, honestly. It's really cute. I'm gonna what is that? Lika Virgo is clingy, but I will tell you why JUNKYU is not the clingier one, even though he's a Virgo. I will tell you why he is not the clingier one. Let's get back into it real quick. I'm like too giggly about this. So we're talking about the clinginess here. Yoshi is the one that's more clingy. Why? Literally, we have the separation card in reverse. We literally have the separation card in reverse. This literally is straightforward enough. It says, "Don't leave me," kind of thing. Like, don't leave me hanging. He hates it when Yoshi does not like it when you leave him hanging. Okay? Yoshi does not like it when you leave him hanging. Do not leave him hanging. Okay? And then he also doesn't like, Yoshi apparently also does not like it when he finds out things on his own. That's so like he's one of those like I have to find out on my own kind of thing. Why did like he hates it when he's in a situation is like why did nobody tell me though kind of thing. It's one of those feelings. So yeah. It's adorable. It's cute. It's adorable. Okay, we have the separation in reverse and the dragonfly upright. That talks about that's what I just said. Okay, cannot deal with like leaving you out kind of thing, and then also finding out things on your own. Like you didn't tell me like beforehand. He hates that. He hates that apparently. Okay, so on JUNKYU's end in the clinginess, JUNKYU has a lot of love. Don't get him wrong. He has a lot of love. He does. And I personally love to clown him on his need for validation and assurance. But let me assure you that JUNKYU is actually okay with being alone. JUNKYU does not mind being alone. He says that all the time. He literally says it all the time. So he has a lot of love for everybody, and he has no problem giving love and affection and support. JUNKYU really does. But here's the interesting part. I'm laughing so much. Okay, here's the difference between Yoshi and JUNKYU in terms of clinginess. Yoshi's the one that tends to feel left out, even if that's not the case. Here, Junkyu has the axe. Junkyu is the one that makes the boundaries. Junkyu's the one that makes the boundaries. It's not even with Yoshi, it's with anyone. Junkyu is the one who's setting those separations. He's the one who makes the separations. Junkyu's like, I don't feel like. So in other contexts, Yoshi, don't leave me. Junkyu, I'm gonna leave you. I'm so too soft. Very soft. Very soft. I love it here. I need that. I really needed that. I really do. It's precious. It's so soft. Okay, let's move on. So that was the clinginess. Who is the sweeter one? Who is the sweeter one? So, what do you think? The sweeter one is actually, I'm gonna say they're both equal. I think they're both equal, but we'll see what it says. Which is the sweeter one? But Yoshi? Oh, and then Junkyu, please. What about Junkyu? Excuse me. Jesus. I'm dead. It's Yoshi. I was wrong. I was actually wrong. Hey, it happens. I was wrong. It was Yoshi. It was Yoshi. Excuse me. We got heart with a key from Yoshi's energy. Yoshi is the sweeter one. Yoshi will, again, he gives your undivided attention. Yoshi will give you that undivided attention. He will, again, I did mention that. He will go all in. He will go, come and protect and serve. But we have Junkyu's energy. Again, he has a lot of love. He really does have a lot of love. But we also have, so when I got that axe card upright, we also have the chaser reversed. So the chaser, if that was upright, that means he's wanting attention. He's wanting to give attention and also receiving it. But the chaser in reverse says, no, I'm okay. The chaser in reverse says, I like the attention, but I don't need the attention. Does that make sense? Yoshi has a need for attention. Junkyu just likes it. That's the difference. That's the difference. Yoshi loves it and has a need for it. Junkyu, not so much. He just likes being, he just likes having the attention, or he likes being, being noticed and whatnot. It's super cute, really. Oh, precious boys. Okay, let's move on. I have had enough laughter here. Too cute. Too cute. All right. Moving on. Excuse me. What? Okay. I need chill. I need chill. Who is the one to lose their cool first, and who is the one who reaches out to resolve it? Wow. Okay. I feel like it depends on the situation. I think both of them are equally, again, I could be wrong, but before even pulling any cards, I feel like both of them, depending on the circumstance, they both don't have a problem communicating, but we'll see. So who is the one to lose their cool first? I'm going to assume it may be Yoshi. Again. What is going on? Okay. Ben, I love Yoshi. I love being with Junkyu. Junkyu, thank you. Accurate, very accurate. Okay, so again, who is the one to lose their cool first? Let's go with that question. Let me break it down. Who is the one to lose their cool first? Who are your votes? Who is the one to lose their cool first? Who do you think? I think it's Yoshi. What do you think? I think it's Yoshi, to be honest. Just by how I know their birth charts, at least. Let me look at that again. Yeah, I'm going to say it's gonna be I'm going to say it's gonna be Yoshi. You think it's JUNKYU? Yoshi? You think Yoshi? We'll find out. Let's find out. Let's use this deck the way the actually no, I don't need this deck. I can use my tarot deck. You think it's I think it's Yoshi, but we'll see. Okay, who's the one to lose their cool? So let's look at Yoshi. Interesting. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, and then JUNKYU's energy. I'm giggling again. I love it here. This is actually a really fun reading. Fun reading. Okay. JUNKYU's energy. We love it. All right, you ready? You ready? The one to lose their cool. Okay, all my cards are like hot all of a sudden. Okay. So, I was correct. I was correct. It was Yoshi. So those who said Yoshi, you are correct as well. We literally have the strength card in reverse. We have the strength card in reverse. This literally talks about losing your cool. Again, this is a Leo card. So if you get a Leo in reverse says you lose your temper really quickly. You kind of jump the gun really quickly. Okay. Here's an interesting thing. Okay. Now let's go to JUNKYU. JUNKYU. We have the Justice card. Literally the name alone. Justice upright. Justice. He's all about equality. He looks at things in a bigger picture. He doesn't jump the gun too quickly without having facts. JUNKYU needs facts before he loses his shit. So JUNKYU with that Justice card, he will not jump the gun until he has all the evidence and all the information he needs to jump the gun. You know? Yoshi is a much more emotional boy. So, yeah, Precious kind of knew that. There you go. That answers that question. Okay. What is the next part of that question? Okay. Who is the one to reach out first and resolve it? Okay, who is the oh my gosh, what kind of this reading is it's fun, but it's a little chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a good chaotic. Okay. Who's the first one to resolve first? Look at Yoshi when he thought JUNKYU. You're right, Ben. You're right. Look at Yoshi when he thought JUNKYU. You're right. That is the perfect example, Ben. On point. On point. You're right. You're right. I love it so much. That's too good. We love Ben. My favorite Yoshi stan, Ben. Okay, so oh shit, my energy is too much. Who resolves things first? Okay, that's the overall energy. All right, so Yoshi's energy, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Excuse me. That's interesting. They're equal. They're pretty equal. So let's say, so it depends on the circumstance. All right. So nine of wands. This talks about depending on the circumstances, whatever the conflict is, whatever that needs to be resolved. It just all depends on what's happening in the moment. But we both have them pretty equal. So we have the four of wands on Yoshi's end. Four of wands is about foundation, security, stability, like a familial type of energy. So again, this is about Yoshi and Junkyu only. So if you ever had a conflict with Junkyu, at least he's already comfortable with Junkyu, and he thinks of Junkyu as family. So obviously, if he feels like family to him, obviously he's gonna want to work it out. So again, there's that structure here where basically, if things kind of like get shaken up a bit, he doesn't have like a problem saying sorry, or he doesn't have a problem to communicate if he needs to. What I do want to say though is that Junkyu is quicker about resolving resolutions. They're both on the same page mindset wise. If there is conflict and depending on the situation, they will be both eager enough to fix or resolve things. However, Junkyu is faster. Junkyu is faster about it. Junkyu will actually speak up first just because he's quicker about it. It doesn't mean that Yoshi's just much more shy. It's just Junkyu is faster about what needs to happen. Junkyu's just like on it kind of thing if he needs to. So Three of Wands says, I'm just going to go right away. I don't want to. He doesn't like waiting too long, apparently. That's what I'm seeing, especially with the Three of Wands, because threes is about balance. Okay. Threes are about balance. And then it's also, in the context of Three of Wands may be about planning, but Junkyu in that sense, it's because he has that, mindset where you're like, okay, well, I can't wait. I can't have this drag on. Let me just communicate what should be said kind of thing. Yeah. He's much more forward in that regard. So, excuse me. All right. So that's that. Next. Next question. Oh, interesting. I like this question. Okay. All right. Let's use this deck. So, next question is, are there any downsides or potential negatives within their dynamic? So, basically, what do they need to be careful about when it comes to their energies combined? Right? What do they need to be careful about when it comes to their combined energies? Right? What is there any downsides to that when they come together? Let's see. Yeah, because throughout this whole reading, I mean, it's all been good, but no one's perfect. I'm sure there's some flaw. We'll see. What do they need to be careful about when it comes to their combined energies? Oh, interesting. Why? Imagine if there's a card named G. What the heck? I'm dead. Is there any? Oh, no, that's too many cards. It's like only one. Give me only one, please. Or two. That's fine. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Why? As a Claire. Okay. There. How is that a downside, though? Sorry, guys. That one's kind of confusing. Why is this a downside? Okay. All right. All right, so downside or anything like potentially negative. It's not even negative. It's more of just like a bump on the road, but it's nothing too drastic, honestly, in my opinion. So say like for their dynamic to be this in sync anyway. So again, the question is, what do they need to be careful about when it comes to their energies combined? The only thing that I would say that they need to be careful about is how, you know how I said they both have that creative energy, they kind of feed back each other off that creativity. So there is that kind of like eagerness from the both of them to be successful. So they both have that kind of mindset where they need to, always do well. And maybe they get too eager. Maybe they get too hard on themselves because maybe things don't fall out the way it happens to be. So let me explain why that is. We have the success card in reverse. Okay, we have the success in reverse. So this talks about how this being something that could, clash when their energies are combined. Again, it's normal for anyone to experience things not going the way they had planned to be. So if that ever happened, maybe they both kind of get like both hard on themselves, and then maybe it kind of clashes in that matter. And then we also have freedom. Freedom in reverse. So the freedom in reverse also talks about how I should say, like, I need a scenario for this to explain this. It's saying that, for example, if like they're working on something, okay, say that they're working on music, right? Say that if they're working on music and like creatively, and it one person doesn't like how it sounds, they obviously they do have an understanding. However, that is one thing that kind of simmers first before it's actually spoken. I'm seeing that they have no problem communicating with each other if things are, personal and whatnot. They have that understanding that brotherhood is there. But then when it comes to the creative process, they have their differences there, and it takes longer for them to acknowledge that it's not their type. Say if JUNKYU made something, Yoshi has a hard time explaining, I'm not into that, or vice versa. They eventually do communicate that, but it takes longer when it comes to their creativity. Why? Because I told you they are Mercury ruled. Yoshi has a lot of Gemini placements, and then obviously JUNKYU has a Virgo. Those Mercury ruled placements kind of have their own type of stigma and their own type of pride when it comes to their creative process. So, and again, it talks about them having a little bit of that timidness, maybe a little passive, a little passive aggressive. They don't talk about, what they like don't like about their creative, energy. If it goes well, it goes well. If they like what they like, then they like what they like. But when there are instances where they don't like each other's, creative process, it takes a little bit longer for them to communicate it. So yeah, and that can cause a growth delay. That's why I have growth in reverse. So growth in reverse, freedom in reverse, success in reverse. So yeah, when things don't fall into place and when things don't go aligned, they're both very passive aggressive. So in that regard, excuse me. Okay. All right. Next, we're almost done with the questions here on this list. I may have time to have you ask me questions, but we'll see. So, excuse me. On the recent episode of, well, obviously this was booked a while. So on the recent episodes of Treasure Map, we saw how they came up with the intro song for Treasure Map Season 2. Will they compose and publish more songs in the future together? Great question. Okay. Will they compose and publish more songs in the future together? Okay, that was fast. Yes, they will. That's a Six of Swords, going further, growing, like trial and error, going forward, moving forward, hard times going to calmer times. I did mention about the creative differences, but hey, it happens. It's not expected for you to always be aligned with everyone. But yes, this is a yes. What else can we see? Yes, Eight of Wands. All right. Here we go. Eight of Wands is fast movement, creative process, rapid movement. Okay, King of Coins. So King of Coins upright. Yes. Using their beneficial knowledge to create. Yes. They're both also King of Coins, actually. So this is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So we have a Virgo, JUNKYU, Taurus, Yoshi. So, okay. And then we have the Emperor that just tried to come out, the Emperor. Okay, owning it, trying to own their own empire, making a name for themselves. So yes, we can expect it. We can expect it in the future. All right, moving forward. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? How do they see themselves in treasure? Oh, okay. How do they see themselves in treasure? Do they feel pressure being part of the young line? Well, okay. Let me reread that. How do they see themselves in treasure? Do they feel pressure being part of the young line? Will we see them take on more leadership roles within treasure in the future as young line? Okay. Okay. Good question. Good question. How do they see themselves in treasure? Let's just kind of generalize it. We don't have to break it down too much. Oh, babies. We have the Lovers card. Basically, this is just they know and are fully aware of their loving nature in the group. So even though, yeah, they're part of the young line, they are that nurturing type of vibe. So the Lovers talks about how aware they are about giving love to the members, not just literally to everyone. Okay. So, oh, yeah, literally the nurture. Okay, they see themselves as the nurturing members of of treasure. They have a lot of love. They have Knave of Cups again. Acts of love, acts of affection, being the sweethearts of the group. We also have let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. A lot of knaves. So a lot of pages, knaves, pages. So we have the Lovers again talking about how nurturing they are, but then acts of love, acts of logic. So they both give affection, but they also both give advice all around to the group. Okay. So there is that. Then let's break it down. Oh, wow. Okay. Knight of Wands as well. Knight of Wands is, I did mention this previously, how like they have that energy where they hype each other up. They're great cheerleaders, you know what I mean? They kind of motivate every other member. So that is how they see themselves in treasure. And then, do they see themselves? Okay, will we see them take on more leadership roles within treasure in the future? So let's use gosh, that's a lot. Okay. Hold on. Yes, the Magician card. Yes. So they may have like I don't entirely see them like actually be like leader, but they do have that. They do embody the young type because that is just part of their nature. We also have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about balance. So the Balance card meaning, you know, they think about every little detail that needs to be fixed or needs to, you know, tying loose ends type of feeling. So if anything goes wrong, they're one of the very first people out of the group to take notice if things go wrong, even like the little details, and they will address it. They will address it and they will make sure everything is in its right place. So, yeah. I don't see entirely like leading the group like in terms of like projects or whatever, but I do see them just kind of energetically owning that leadership role as Hyungline. So, okay, that is all I have. So, before I start pulling oracle cards, oh wait, no, I missed one more question. Okay. Okay. Last question on this list. I am sorry. What is their desire personally that they hope to accomplish in 2021? Okay. What is their desire personally that they hope to accomplish in 2021? Let's go for JUNKYU's energy. What is JUNKYU? What does JUNKYU desire personally that they hope to accomplish in 2021? Oh, amazing. Amazing. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This talks about getting stronger, getting closer. So that's a much more personal thing. This is JUNKYU. So between like JUNKYU and Yoshi and then JUNKYU and Treasure in general, he has a personal desire that for 2021 they get even closer than before. And then we also have the Chariot again, so hoping for success. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So this talks about, things just falling into place. He doesn't have right now, he's kind of just enjoying the moment. JUNKYU is in this energy where he's just hoping for the best. And yes, he has bigger dreams and whatnot, and he does strive for them. But right now, his main entire focus is just letting things unfold on its own, which I think is also a very grounded, energy. He has a Capricorn moon. I can relate. He has that kind of vibe where he will work hard if he needs to work hard, and that's what he does. But in terms of like outcomes and such, JUNKYU doesn't have too much pressure anymore. He's much more loose about things coming to unfold. So there is that. And then on Yoshi's end, yeah, so JUNKYU doesn't have anything specific right now for 2021. He's just kind of being patient right now. But for Yoshi's end, let's see. Oh man. Okay. Yoshi's end is a lot more. He personally wants to acquire more copyrights. We have the King of Swords, more on hands things with his creative process. He also wants to invest more in other things as well. I'm not surprised with that. All those Gemini placements. He really does want to try. He really does want to try more things like all together, like at the same time. So something very specific that I do see him wanting a lot is to have copyrights or to have, his name out there. You're right. I forgot about that. He did mention that in Treasure Map. You're right. You're right. And then Seven of Wands, just being stronger than ever. This is a personal one for him. Being much more resilient, being much more, not guarded, but just giving himself more credit for his efforts. So being much more recognized and acknowledged for his efforts. Okay? All right. All right. I am done. I was gonna actually have you guys ask me questions, but I think I've already did this reading a little overdue with time. But I will pull oracle cards before I end it. So what is the overall advice? What does the universe have for YOSHIKYU? Let's see, what does the universe have for YOSHIKYU, especially this year? What does the universe have for YOSHIKYU, especially during this year? Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. So this is an advice. A lot of what I'm hearing specifically, not only as advice for saying that you are good enough and to embody their confidence, but I'm hearing a completion here of like something that they worked on. So I'm actually getting a prediction. I normally don't get predictions I normally don't get predictions or downloads out of this deck too much, but when it does, that means this is clear and loud. So you are good enough. I'm literally hearing that what Yoshi wants, especially about the whole copyright thing. I'm hearing that Yoshi will get his song, or like his, not song, multiple things, like multiple songs or lyrics, whatever it is he wants to put out there. We're gonna see his name a lot more. What else? I'm also hearing that for JUNKYU, actually. A lot of full moon energy. So again, full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. But then we have full moon in Capricorn. So a lot of, it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So a lot of full moon energy, a lot of hardship is ending, and new beginnings are slowly about to unfold. So we're going to enter a new chapter for Treasure, but specifically for Yoshi and JUNKYU. Okay. What else? What did I just say? What did I just say? Lily, what did I just say? 2 full moons, meaning endings. Right? Right? Now look at the card that I got. A new moon. Look at that. Read it in a week. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. A new start is coming, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Amazing. You guys, I'm trippy. I'm tripping out on these cards. I literally just said it. Anything else before I end this reading? What? Oh, well, conclusions are within reach. Another full moon. See, we're ending old cycles, and new things are happening. So let the universe work its magic. The boys are manifesting. The boys are working really hard. They're working their butts off, and new things are happening for the boys. Okay, so that is all I have for, oh look, 100. Oh, well, earlier I saw 111, 111. But anyways, oh, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So on that note, that is all I have for this YOSHIKYU reading. I'm very excited for them. Yeah, again, thank you to the pair of this reading. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and for tuning in. I had a blast actually reading them. This is probably like one of my favorite ones, favorite dynamic readings so far. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Tomorrow, am I reading anyone tomorrow? I think I am. I should be. One moment. Who am I reading tomorrow? The way I can't remember. Oh, I'm reading Jonghwan tomorrow. Anonymous pair. Actually, is she anonymous? I don't know. I'll check that tomorrow. But pair wanted to have an update reading, an energy check-in with Jonghwan. So, I mean, I read Jonghwan already before, but we're having an update. We're going to have a Jonghwan reading tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, I'll see you guys around the same time. I'll see you guys again around the same time. So I appreciate it. We'll see what's going on with baby Jonghwan. That boy literally, he hiked up really high in my my bias list. I was like, oh, this boy's trying to get up there, especially after the web drama. Precious. Anyways, thank you so much, Jen. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Did someone book for JUNKYU? Jongwoo and JUNKYU? Not yet. Not yet. No, not yet. If you have any interest in any other dynamic readings, my website is down below. If you want to start a funding, go hit up Joyce. She's the one organizing all of that. So yeah, there is that. Again, if you want a personal reading with me, it's also on the website below. What is Joyce saying? Anyone? Oh, okay, so someone's already started funding for Yedam and Asahi. So if you want to, there will be, you guys can sync up with Joyce and talk about it there. Are you gonna post something today? Oh, like a reaction video? No, tomorrow. So again, if you're interested in my reaction videos, if that's what all you care about, that is literally all you care about, that's fine. I'm starting to catch up to all my treasure map reactions starting tomorrow every day. So I'm going to slowly upload every reaction that I made, and because I finally edited them all, I'm going to upload them day by day until we catch up to the latest episode, which is episode 37, which I assume is going to be the behind the scenes of the web drama. So, yeah. Okay. All right. All week, starting tomorrow, treasure map reactions. Okay. Cool. HANGOUT. So tomorrow I'm reading Jung-hwan. Same time. The day after that, I'm reading HANGOUT. Sound cool? Okay. Tomorrow I'm reading Jung-hwan. The day after I'm reading HANGOUT. So again, if you want to, just make sure your notification bell is on. All right? Make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss the reading. If you're wondering if this will stay on my channel, it will for only a couple days. So, and I'm not willing to always send you guys the links. So you can't ask me, can you DM me the link? Ate Jan, can you DM me the link? I want to watch it because I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to be consistent here. All right. Anyways, take care, everyone. Take care. I just realized we're getting T-Map and Rose on the same day. I know, right? For real. I noticed that too. I was like, oh, shoot, we're getting it. It's going to be an eventful day. All right, guys. Take care. Love you guys. Have a good one. Be safe. Stay well. All right. Take care. Have a good one. Let me just clear up my, oh my God, my shelf's a mess. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Wait a minute. Bye, y'all. Bye. Much love. Much love. Oh, shoot. Should I? Actually, no, I'll do that tomorrow. I was gonna. I totally forgot, but no, I'll do that tomorrow, which is fine. You guess the universe wanted me to watch YOSHIKYU. I mean, yeah. My Virgo ass wants to organize that shelf for you. Honestly, this was much more organized before, but because I was dealing with moving, it got messy. I literally unpacked all my tarot decks again, and I was like, screw it, shoves it in. So, whatever. I'm not gonna be here in this for a long time, so. But if you want to, you can organize my shelf, please. All right. Bye, guys. Take care. I wish my Leo friend is consistent as you. Trust me, it's not my Leo. It's not my Leo placement that's consistent. I assure you, it's not my Leo. My Leo placement that's consistent. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye again. Bye for real. Take care. Be safe.